Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rio Color and this is my second video on the channel. And this is a different style of a video that I'm gonna be doing, and it is a narrative style video where a guy just, you know, narrates what he does to the video game. And for today's video game, it is Half-Life 2. And I was, thinking of coming back to this game because I've never really completed it. Like, I got bored of it and kind of forgot about it. So I'm gonna play it for you guys today and narrate whatever happens in here. And there's also some funny moments in there, so make sure you stick around and hope you guys enjoy this video. So it starts out with Half-Life 2 with the intro and G-Man. You all know who G-Man is. So I've seen this guy in Gary's mod like the whole time. And this dude decides to spawn us in a train for some reason, and we need to save the world. Alright. Hello again.
I didn't see you get on.
Yeah, you can interact with people here. We interact.
How many times I've been relocated?
Shut up. Yeah, so a bunch of things happening, and I decided to go in this gate and pick up a box for some reason. I throw it at this girl, and I opened some lockers and found a can, and I got an idea, and I provoked a cop, but he didn't catch me. I was fast enough, I guess. And everyone seemed so depressed, so I decided to just go up and go to the security checkpoint. And apparently they didn't like me, and then yeah, they kind of interrogated me, put me in the interrogation room, and I saw this. Yeah, I saw this guy getting close.
All my friends are toxic, all ambitionless, so rude and always negative.
Or that guy's getting a probe inside of his ass. I went up to this interrogation room, I sat in the chair, and this guy was acting all weird at me, and it was apparently Barney, which I don't even know who the fuck that is. So I climbed up the ladder, he told me to run away, he was an ally, and I stacked up some boxes, or at least one box, and I jumped down and I broke the box. That's how fucking heavy I am. And then I proceeded to this one guy, and this guy was fucking bossing me around, throwing cans all over the place, and he told me, yeah, he was just being like a dick, basically. And so I decided to retaliate. Yeah, you're a piece of shit, man. You're a piece of shit. Oh, fuck out of here, bro. Oh yeah, come on. Oh, you're way too slow. That's how you train your police. Yeah, so they didn't really catch me. No, I was fast enough, I guess. So I went out, and the place is just ruined. I don't know where we are, but there was a bunch of checkpoints, bunch of stuff. There was a tall ass building that I didn't know, and a bunch of cops, definitely metro cops, that I think that's what they're called. And I saw this huge fucking thing just walking in the alley, or in the road, and something out of Star Wars, dude. And then I continued up to the stuff and saw this.
Building, then the whole block.
Oh, you mean those two? You want me to beat him up?
Don't worry, they'll
I'm going to beat him up. You got a baby. Can you guys just fuck off? Okay, dude, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Then, after I threw the baby and got a beating, I went up through the apartments and made my way up through the stairs, and I found this thing. Forming a ring. And then I threw out a TV and threw it out of the window because I was mad. I was getting annoyed of this guy, the guy who broadcasts shit. And I realized that I was getting chased. They're saying that, okay, yeah, okay. Come on, let's go, come on. Alright, thank you, dude. So I did hear the intercom, and yeah, that part got cut out, but I was going to say I did hear the intercom, and I realized that I was getting chased, and they realized that like there was too many people in that block. So yeah, I started running, like fucking parkoured through that shit, and they somehow still missed me, and I got ambushed, but this happened.
No, you don't.
Who is this?
So meet Alex. So Alex is this girl. Yeah, I kind of met her. She saved my life, so that's a plus. And we went down through this elevator shaft, and we went through a very secret door, and we went through his lab. We met Dr. Kleiner, and we catched up with
What's this?
Barney and saw this.
Oh, okay, hello.
We saw G-Man, and we also saw his pet, Lamar, which was a head crab, and yeah, that was pretty funny. I broke the teleporter, like the mini teleporter, but then we got to the big teleporter. So we were going to Black Mesa East, which is basically another science facility that we made, or the humans made after the Combine invasion.
I'm gonna do it in 3, 2, 1.
But then first Alex got teleported, but then it was my turn. And of course, since this is like the game, somehow some things got messed up, and Dr. Kleiner's pet Lamar went through and fucking broke the teleporter. And it teleported me all over around the place, but some guys, yeah, these dudes keep taking pictures.
You can't see the cars. They got the fuck out of the way. I can't see. There are cars there, motherfucker.
So then I went out and progressed through the game, and Barney came out of the science lab and gave me my fucking legendary crowbar that everybody likes. And it was very useful, you know. I made my way through, I broke some planks, I did it, and I was at this train station yard, some shit, and this guy again, this paparazzi bot came again, and I was mad. Anyway, I broke it, I went down the stairs, made my way through there, and saved a bunch of guys from getting killed, and yeah, I'm getting harassed by these Metro cops, man. And so I went up the stairs and cleared out some people, and I also killed like a fucking bunch of guys there. I really cleared it out, and I blew up some barrels. I hopped over the fence afterwards, and I went through a vent there, but yeah, guess it didn't really show it. Very fast.
Oh, there's a train coming by. You guys don't want to move out?
And then I met this Vortigaunt that powered me up. I went, and this also guy, but he basically did nothing. He backed up also, yeah, acting all suspicious. And then I met my first barnacle, and this barnacle was fucking. I really hate barnacles. And I progressed through, and I saw this guy and his dumbass. You see, I was going to save him, but he went out. You know, this guy was a dumbass. Yeah. So I went up, sneaked behind them. I progressed through, killed a bunch of barnacles also. Yeah, I really do not like how they die also. With this bunch of nasty ass spit. And then yeah, I survived the pit also, like a water pit. They threw a bunch of explosive barrels down. That was rude, by the way. Very rude. Then I continued through the game. I killed a bunch of guys. Basically, just killing a bunch of guys is fun, alright? Then I blew up a bridge. That's how fun this game is. And then I did some barnacle bowling, I guess. Basically, I really just put one exploding barrel, and I just killed every single barnacle there. Pretty easy. And then I parkoured. I was getting chased after and shot at. And then probably like, I really like how they demonstrated the part here where like the source engine, you know, they can use like the physics. It's really cool. So I climbed up, escaped the tunnel, and there was a helicopter hunting my ass down. And so I ran and I went down through the tunnels and killed a bunch of barnacles also, and just got out and sprinted, and this helicopter was still on me, but I escaped. And then I saw this guy in a hut, like a little station area, checkpoint, and he was all alone, and I helped him get rid of some nasty ass mosquitoes, very oversized mosquitoes that hurt. and then I said goodbye to him, and then I went through the tunnels again, and there's a lot of these stuff. But then I saw a vent, and I was wondering if you can get through, and there was a manhack inside, and on the other side here it was worth it because there was a bunch of loot, a bunch of supply boxes, so that was pretty cool. And broke all of them, and I got ambushed again by a bunch of these cops, but I got my first SMG. It was pretty cool. And then I saw this happen.
Oh! There's a zombie here.
Yeah, for some reason there was a zombie there, but I dealt with him. It was pretty easy. But here we go. There was a little contraption, like spinning contraption, and I just need to go underneath the water and shit. And there was another paparazzi bot coming after me, and I killed it. Still took a picture of me. I don't know what these people want about me. But then there is an ambush again. There was a bunch of these metro cops coming in. Stole a supply crate, and I went for these pipes, but almost got killed because I almost didn't see that there was a barnacle there. It blended it so well on the wall, but I killed it with my SMG. It was pretty easy, you know. Killed it and got through past that, and I saw a manhack, and he was staring at me, so it looked a little bit lonely, so I killed him. You know, put him out of his misery. So I went underneath the water again, and once I climbed up again, I saw this truck loaded with barrels, and they tried to kill me. They damaged me actually pretty well. They got rid of my armor instantly. So yeah, so I went in and escaped through a tunnel so I don't get killed. But there was manhacks in there. You know, these things are really a pain in the ass. They really suck, and they're really tedious to kill. So then I went down a vent and saw a room filled with the brim with explosive barrels, and it was pretty fun. You know, there was manhacks in there, but sadly I didn't kill them with the barrels, but I did kill them with my trusty old crowbar. And then I went up onto a barrel, and then I turned on the valve. It didn't really show it on the footage, but I turned on the valve, which let the water level rise up, and I went underneath the tunnel and got onto this area, which I saw some wooden planks down beneath, which I had to break to, you know, make the platform underneath raise up or float up so I could climb up to the other side, which is pretty cool. You know, I really like how they demonstrate the physics engine in this game. And then I went and progressed through the game, and I saw a bunch of barnacles chilling in a dark room. I don't know what they were doing. Maybe they were couples, right? And then I went up to a ladder, and I walked in this sketchy platform thingy, and I went through this, I guess, sewage area. It was I'm pretty sure it's radiation that I'm hearing from their game. So I saw that guy in there, and then I stole his stuff, and then I saw this guy, and this guy told me to progress through these tunnels and proceed to Black Mesa East, which I was doing from the start. Thank you for reminding me. And then I crawled through this area, and this happened. There was the Combine, the main bad guys, was using bioweapons. They were using shells filled with head crab, and that was pretty terrifying. I don't know, the head crab looks like that. Looks like a turkey. And this happened afterwards. Pretty disturbing. Yeah, the guy was getting mauled alive. And then afterwards, there was a bunch of zombies in their room, like sleeping, I guess. And one guy threw a barrel at me, so I decided to kill them both. And this guy was not having it, so since I killed his friends, so yeah. Then I went up and progressed through the game, and this lady sold me her airboat. Not really, but yeah, that's pretty much what happened in the first episode. So yeah, if you guys like this video, you know, this was a pretty short video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a pretty fast-paced video, so yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.